I'll tell you why the last 10-day launchpads, this one is better than the previous 10-day launchpads, is because I have added one additional element into this, which will change the way you take action, which will change the way that you will get results. And this is what you will learn on day 5. Wait, let me just check. It's day 5, right? So I've made a proper agenda, 10-day launchpad. So I've created a full agenda for what to teach. So I've got everything what I need to teach you in things. So 10 days. So you'll be learning what you need to do on day 5. The key thing which is missed out, not missed out, actually I've added more. So what I'm encouraging you is that I want you to attend every day. Even if you have attended in the past, when you attend, so that you will learn something new. Maybe you needed to hear the same thing twice or 3 times before you're taking action. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Because sometimes that's what's needed. Because if you, for example, Manjit, you knew you had to do Facebook Live, you attended several sessions, and then at one point you decided to take action.
Yeah.
And now you're doing it consistently. You have now a different person to what you were 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's the increment. That's because it's like a frog in water and then put to boil. It doesn't know, but you are changing. But that's a wrong analogy. Let's put it. But it's like a caterpillar doesn't know it's becoming a butterfly when it's inside the cocoon. It's you are in the cocoon now, and you are becoming a butterfly. You're becoming a different person. So keep doing every day, and that's what you will suddenly open more doors. Okay, so I want to, hey Tarun, it's been a long time. So tell me, how have you been doing? And I want all of you to tell me, what was it that worked in the last 10-day launchpad, and what you missed out, what you think you missed out in the 10-day launchpad, what you want from this session. Tell me what you want. Because the plan is the 10-day, the agenda which I've created is a perfect gradient, and very few have actually, only 2 people have actually created a group and sold, and Ahmed has sold and got paid clients. So it works. So why few of you gets and other one doesn't? So why? I want you to tell me, what is it that you 2 things. Well, what is it that you really liked about 10-day launchpad? That's one. And the second thing is, what is it that you felt was missing in 10-day launchpad? Tell me both. It's a Q&A session.
Okay.
Can
I say?
Yes, sir.
I did like some of the stuff that we were doing, because I think it kind of helped us to identify what we needed, how to structure some of the stuff, like what we wanted to put together and set a goal.
Yeah, the SOS framing, naming framework, the 3-hop process. Yes. Okay.
Yes, and I really like the gradient bit, and understanding that was really important for me. I think it's given me more clarity, so that's what I like as well. But I still wasn't sure where I was going, so I think I want to make sure what I've identified, and I feel now, because I've gone through the process once already, or maybe even twice, I don't know. But I feel now I can implement what we have actually learned better.
Fantastic. Okay, that's a very powerful observation, Saroj. That's beautiful.
But also, the bits that I have done now is I've set specific goals with my introduction. I'm hoping that's going to be the right one. And then I've got, I think because of everything else that's going on, I've figured out how I'm going to combine everything and get it going.
Beautiful. Okay, that's fascinating. Okay. Wow. So you started, you learned, you read it before, you attended the past sessions, and you got information, and now you're like, okay, I've got some clarity. Let me attend. Now this time you're going to be more action taker than before.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay, great. So I want Elizabeth, I want Tarun, Manjit, you all have, even Deoliben, you can type in if you want. Tell me what you took away from the past 10-day Launchpads. What was it that really helped you? Louis, you as well.
Yeah, I managed to overcome my fears and the procrastination of I'll do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. I've got
Fantastic.
more
Okay.
focused, and I had very high gradients and punishing myself. So do the real thing that you think you can achieve rather than jumping too much. So just get elevated the right way and not taking it too steep. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now you are enjoying the journey.
Yeah, it's not demoralizing me. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, great. Then what else did you learn? So I want others to contribute as well. I haven't shared the agreements doc slides yet, so I'm going to share that. So then maybe you will contribute. I did it once, and that too also possibly for 2 days. Tarun, I know you're only for 2 days. So can you attend the next 9 days, Tarun? It's just 10 days. Imagine what your life can be in 10 days. And you just have to do it 1 hour. And I'm going to stick to 1 hour from this time. It's just 1 hour and for 10 days, Tarun. You will, imagine where you could have been had you attended the past and attended all the 10 days.
In the 2 hours, we get so much more content, and we are able to implement that. I find it's just got so much more value.
So you're suggesting that I need to do it for 2 hours and not 1 hour, Manjit?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's 1 hour from now because it's specific thing, because I want to give
handle
you
all our
Sorry?
external factors.
Sorry?
It helps us to understand all the factors that we are not involving properly, the ideas to create the strategies, the framework.
Yes, it does help. Yes. And
Yeah.
you will get the same amount of value in 1 hour as in 2 hours. And if it is required, some sessions I don't mind going 2 hours, but if it's not needed, because everything I teach, I know I put in a lot of value and my intention is good, so you like it, so you like listening to me, so you like learning from me. The thing is, I want you to just learn one and take lots of action. Imagine if there was a spiritual rule, if there was a government law, that if you learn something, if you learn anything once, one item, then you have to implement it 10 times before learning the next, else there will be a heavy fine. If that rule was there, you would have asked me to stop within 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Isn't it true?
Yeah.
So I understand. I also enjoy being in long conversations with you, but I want you to take action. That extra 1 hour, I would rather you spend on Facebook, promoting your business, promoting your products, creating your products, and asking me questions in the group. Chinmai, I created this. Can you take a look at that and tell me what your feedback? That I would rather you spend that 1 hour in doing that rather than learning from me. Do you understand, Manjit?
Yes.
That's what I want. I want you to take action. I want you to get results, because every 10-day launch, every launches you be with me, I want you to become a different person, a new, powerful person than what you were before. Okay, great. So so everyone is silent. So you're either watching Netflix or
No,
you're
not got Netflix.
or you're seeing this as Netflix and doing something else.
No.
So you're all muted. Why have you all muted?
Have you muted them? Mine is not muted.
No, I'm not muted anyone.
I've got background music, so I just.
Okay, got it. Okay,
so
Louis, you're silent. Elizabeth, you're silent. Okay, fine. If I'm in property, so I need to help on rising finance. I mean, you're in property. Okay, you're in property business. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. It was very helpful. You made me realize that being organized is important. Wow. Thank you, Deoliben. Yes, being organized is beautiful. I'll just tell you. Oh, actually, you know what? That's a nice topic for create your dream life session. I'm just going to make a note. Some of you attended my session on 2 days ago on goal setting. Were you there?
Yeah.
Most of you are there, right? So there I thought, I displayed, I shared how I've organized my files.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, the reason why I organize, why I look for everything in the physical universe is that my physical universe is a reflection of my spiritual universe. The way I organize my desk, my drawer, my thing, everything is a reflection of me. So I know how important the laws are. There are spiritual laws, just like there are physical laws like gravity, there is speed of light, there is refraction, reflection. There are laws, there are physical laws, which you can feel it, touch it, measure it, calculate it, recreate the experiment, and you'll get it. There are physical laws. Same way, there are spiritual laws, and they work. You know some of them, like gratitude. Like when you express gratitude, you immediately get so much benefit from both ways. So there are laws. So gratitude is just one of the thousands of laws of which is there. And yes, there are thousands of laws, and I'm learning. I only know a few tenths of them. And I used to think that there is one law for having everything in under. Life is not as simple as that. But it's going to be boring, right? If life was just about one law, it'd be boring. It'll be so bland. But now it's flavorful. There are many spiritual laws, and one of them is messes. And money is a spiritual law. Like if you have done Marvel goals, then you know those six. You have the 6 laws already. So organization, I'm going to make a note of what I need to teach in the next Create Your Dream Life. So I want to talk to you. I want to explain organization from a spiritual way. Do you like that?
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
Okay. I will teach you. There are, mass, energy, space, time, the 4 physical concepts which you follow in life. The physical universe, the energy, space, and time. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I will teach you that in a different level. I'll take you down one more level, that level is the matrix level. Like what Neo sees in the Matrix movie, that is the level where you will see in your life. That is the thing. What I'll do is I'll teach you that. It's going to take easily about 6 to 7 sessions. Okay, that's a good idea. I actually got a good session. Thank you, Diwali Ben. I'll actually make a note, keep it here. I will promote that later. And have you noticed in 10-day Launchpad, all of you have said your wins, and none of you have said on the strategies on 10-day Launchpad. You have actually said the wins on the mindset, clarity, overcoming fear, overcoming procrastination, getting focus, getting things done. Though you were talking about those gradient. Have you realized that? What does it mean? It means that success is really 80% mindset.
Mm.
So 20% is strategies. Like it can change. Facebook was not here now, it'll come and go. Zoom was not here, it'll come and go. Platforms and media, they will all come and go. The 80% mindset to create things, maybe mindset is more than 80%. That is the key thing here. Okay, so even though I'm doing 10-day launches, I want you to participate in the Create Your Dream Life, because that's where I want to focus all the spirituality there. So that's where you must have noticed my posts are different. My 10-day launchpads are more about money, systems, and tools. And Create Your Dream Life is more about motivation. It's about spiritual laws. I want you to participate in both groups because you're developing your mindset in the Create Your Dream Life, and 10-day launchpad is helping you launch your business. That 2 things I'm doing at the same time. Remember, spirituality without money is you're broke, and money without spirituality is even with money you will have an empty life. So you need both. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I feel
Chinmai,
like
can I share something?
Hey, yes, Saroj.
I'll show you on the camera.
820. Oh, nice. Good. Well done. Nice book.
So I need to read that a bit more, I think.
Okay. Good. You showed me a book. I want to show what came in my post today. When this goes in library. The default. What happened? I just got a notification for my audio. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a very clear library. Like what I do is, after I read a book, if I've got what I wanted, I just get rid of the book. I donate the book. I don't keep it. Or I put it to my storage. Because my library, I just want certain books. That's it. So this one came in the post today, and this is going to be there forever.
What's it called?
It's the Treasury of Quotes. It's just a barcode covering the treasury bit. It's by Jim
Treasury
Rohn.
of Quotes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Jim Rohn?
Yes, yes.
So I was listening to him. I've got his audiobook. I keep listening to some of his books. And I was like, hey, this guy's quotes are so powerful. Let me buy his book. So I just got that. It came in the post today. So that's going to be my evergreen book. So I have a rule. I have a small library this big, and any book which goes in has to be read. And if I've read that book, I have to apply it in my business, apply it in my life, apply it in my products, apply it everywhere. And then I will buy the next book. That's my rule. Else there's no point buying a big library. That's my way of thinking. So that's why I am very strict on what I buy. If I heard him after you cited him on Facebook. Oh, yes, Tarun. Yes, he's great. So that's how protective I am about my space. I'm ruthless with my space. I only have maybe Win t-shirt. I have about maybe 4 or 5. This is my t-shirt. I have this. I have maybe 4 other t-shirts. I have 2 jean pants. I have 2 pairs of jeans. Then about 2 pairs of shorts, and that's it. And 4 sets of formal shirts for speaking on stages and suits. That's it. That's my wardrobe. Nothing else. And I ruthlessly get rid of them. If I don't wear anything more than 6 or 7 months, it goes to charity. I say somebody else needs it more than me, and I get rid of it. So that's how ruthless I am. But my wife is different. We are having different wardrobes. So yes, so we always have that understanding. And I have a rule: my wife is always correct. That's the secret for everlasting marriage.
Yes.
She is. She knows she's always right.
Yes. Don't argue. Don't dare argue.
It's not. I wouldn't say argue.
To do a stir fry in the evening.
What I would say is, it's not arguing. It is I understand her, regardless of her, unconditionally. Whatever her viewpoint is, I understand. I will make an attempt to understand it, because I want to understand her viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point saying my viewpoint is right and everything is wrong. This is what is wrong in the world. I'll show you.
Have you heard of a book called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus?
I have. I've met the guy as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
I have not read the book. Do you know that? I don't know if I have a signed copy from him. No, I don't have a signed copy from him. Can you see this line? Did you like it, Saroj?
Yes, I learned quite a bit, actually. I probably would like to revisit again sometime.
Good. Yeah, it's a nice. I know. He was there on the World Prosper Summit done by Raymond about 3-4 weeks ago. He was there, and he did a fascinating talk. I met him in 2016. We shared the same stage. We had a nice lunch together. It was beautiful. He is such a down-to-earth person, and he talks about Akashic records, past lives, and all that. So he's a very spiritual guy as well. So I like him. So he's nice. I love. He's so sweet. Very few. Oh yes. So I want to share this. This is what is wrong with the world. now you see, where is it? Now this is the whole world, okay? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Now this is my viewpoint. There is some object here. Okay, there is some object here. Are you with me? There is some object. Now this is, I can see it straight. So this is my viewpoint. Now, if the moment I say someone else will have one, who's that? Someone else can have another viewpoint like this, and that person can say, hey, wait, hang on, let me move this here. Someone else will say, hey, you know what? It is slightly tilted from here. I'll say, no, it's not tilted from here. It's straight from here. Are you with me?
It's their vision of what they see, and
It's
you
the
don't.
vision. This can here. I'm using an example of an object. It can be an event in life. It can be a price. It can be a baby. It can be a marriage. It can be age. It can be money. It can be anything. $100 here means something else to this person and can be something else to this person. Can it be? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's wrong is that when you agree that this is how do you say that only your viewpoint is right, then you're alienating 7,999,000 other viewpoints, million other viewpoints, and you will have to argue with everyone else to see the same viewpoint. You see, if I draw lines everywhere, what I would end up getting is a full circle filled with lines. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But now what happens is everyone is like, you know what? No, my viewpoint is right. No, my viewpoint is right. So they argue, and there are 8 billion lines here. If I draw lines like this, there will be close to, it's not 8 billion, but 8 billion people on the planet. So you will end up arguing with every one of them. So the my rule for happiness, number one rule is to give only what the other person can handle and be willing to handle everything.
Choose only the thing the other person can handle.
Give only what the others can handle.
Or give.
Like if I want to give you news, if someone's in a if I have to give you bad news or any news, I give you what you can handle. If I teach you, I teach you at the right gradient. If I teach you everything, you will go confused. So give only what the other person can handle. Not relevant stuff, at the right gradient. At the right gradient. You can say relevant stuff, that's true, but only what you can handle. If it's too much, you will be like, oh, it's too much, I can't handle it. You'll forget and leave. So only what others can handle, but be willing to handle everything. You understand? It has to be two ways. You must be like a sponge to accept everything in life. If someone slaps you, be willing to accept.
In the background, sorry, be willing to handle everything. Is that what he said?
Be willing to handle everything. Then nothing can make you unhappy.
Yeah.
And give only what the others can handle. It's, you can say relevant stuff, Tarun. It's mainly the right gradient. So give them the right gradient. Hey, Raghu, thanks for joining. Welcome. Okay, good. So that is what, and I will be covering that in the Create Your Dream Life session. I'll create a new session for this month, because my intention was every month I'll do a series. So May I finished the 18 principles of being a professional. This month I'll create something and teach. Okay. So let's go to, I've created a beautiful presentation. So let's go to 10-day Launchpad. Okay. Okay, can you see this?
Yep.
Okay, so this is what you're missing. That's the idea. So the 10 agreements, not 10 agreements, more than agreements, is you will not record this presentation. You already know what I'm teaching. You will accept only if it's true for you. You will engage and ask questions. And if you want to share, give an answer privately to me, that's absolutely fine. If you want to share it openly, but you will engage. Else it's going to be inside and you're not going to get anything out of it. You will engage with me. You will only proceed when you're 100% clear, because I want you to get it right. So you will move on. So you will understand the next concepts correctly. Else you will yawn. The moment you yawn, you have to type you're yawning. That means you have misunderstood something. You will participate in drills and exercises, simple drills and exercises, and do homeworks. You will commit to attend all the live sessions and take action. You will. Hey, Annette, I thought I let you in. I forgot to validate that. Acknowledge. Hey, Annette, welcome. I'm so glad you joined. I know you said you will join from your phone. I'm so glad you joined. Welcome.
Thank you.
You will participate in drills and exercise. You will commit to all live sessions. You will need your wins to grow. So you will share your wins. That is that, because these wins is you telling yourself how you have grown in this 1 hour. And it's your win is your exchange to me, saying that, okay, this is why I think Chinmai is great, or whatever you win you share to me. This is not a testimonial. Testimonial is different. I will ask you for a testimonial. This is a win. So when I read it, I feel good. I feel energized. I feel good. Are you with me? So that you need to share your win, and you will have fun. Are you in agreement with that? Type in yes. I agree. Because I know, because there's yes, so I don't know if it's for which question. So I agree. I agree.
I agree.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Annette. I know you didn't have chat. That was very smart in improvising, muting and unmuting. Very smart. Okay, great. Let's go. So today I'll be talking about, this is what you're missing in the 10-day Launchpad. It's very simple. So who is this for? If you want to become a coach, mentor, or a trainer, if you want to become a leader to influence and inspire others, if you want to create a stable income source. Why reason I say stable is, when the things you apply here, the concepts you're learning here, you will be able to establish a stable income source, so that everything you do, I don't want it to be like blips, I want it to be steady plane. So I want it to be steady income, stable income. I don't mind you having on some extra income on top of the steady income, but I want you to have a steady income first. And then we'll add the sharp increases in extra bonuses or extra income you get. That's what the 10-day Launchpad is. So everything you learn is the right gradient, which you can do every day, which you can do which you can sustain it, which is easy for you to do it. You will enjoy it. You will create results for your clients, and you will make some money. That's what the 10-day Launchpad is. Are you clear with that?
Yes.
Okay, good. And only if you want to have virtual income. This is designed for virtual income. This is not designed for one-to-one. It can be used, but I'm focusing, because I like to be niche and laser focused. This is for virtual income. That means you can sit at home and help others. If you want, you can apply the same thing in one-to-one, but this is primarily focused for virtual income. Okay. What is this 10-day Launchpad? 10-day Launchpad is a 10-day challenge. It's a challenge that in 10 days, are you willing to take challenge? Are you willing to go beyond your comfort zone? And it's designed at the right gradient. You know the concept of gradient. I will explain it again later on if you think. Then you will have your own tribe at the end of it, and you will have your own students, your clients, your prospects. You will have them. When you do everything I ask you in 10 days, you will have your own tribe. You will have your own students. You will have your own group. You will be pushed outside your comfort zone, and that is when you will discover new hidden talents and skills. Right now you might be thinking you don't know certain things, but when you take action on every day, I give you small steps, you will discover hidden talents. you will come out better than today. Do you want to be a better person in 10 days? A better, stronger, and smarter person? Type in
Yeah.
yes if you agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Sure. Yes. Of course. Great. So the 3 items that you've been missing is the first is the launchpad. The launchpad, it is a gradient. You have seen other speakers, influencers, coaches online or in person and got inspired and want to become an overnight success like them. When you do not get the success you want, you get demotivated and procrastinate to take the right steps. And some of you have experienced it, and some of you have actually overcome that. That's even more powerful. So you have got one taste of success there. And here's the point: when with the launchpad, I will teach you the right systems. The tools and systems used by a 7-figure business are different to what is needed to someone who is starting, is different to who's generating 5 figures a month, who is different to generating 6 figures. It's completely different. They're not the same. So imagine if I tell you that you need to go and buy Infusionsoft or ClickFunnels, that both of you, if you buy both of them, it is you will instantly be put back $400 a month. That's crazy if you're starting off. And if I ask you that you need to go and buy a membership site, like for example, if you go and buy Kajabi is one leading platform, that's $200 or about $100 per month. Without any clients, you're already put back $500 a month. So what is your imagine the stress you will go through to get your first client. Do you understand? So that's why the systems you need are completely different. You cannot have the same systems. That's just one example. So what you do when starting determines your chances of success. So how do you know you're on the incorrect gradient? Thank you, Raghu. How do you know you're on the incorrect gradient?
When you don't get results and you procrastinate.
Okay, good. Okay, good
Yeah.
answer. I want all of you to type. I want all of you to contribute.
If things are not working for you.
Okay, very good, Tarun. Then when you're not able to achieve the goal set, when it is hard for you. Correct. Yes, you've all been with me for quite some time now. Good. Where you have not got the results you want. That's an incorrect gradient. And you have, instead of results, you have reasons, you have stories, and you have excuses. That's right, Saroj. No clarity. Exactly. Without clarity, you needed in your own gradient, you got clarity after being on the launchpad for twice, right? So you get clarity, but you were on the gradient. Before, you were struggling, or like you were having your own challenges, but now you immediately knew, the moment you heard the concept of gradient, you were suddenly, things fell in the right places, and in a couple of months you got your clarity. And that's what the gradient is. It's like you imagine how boring the nature would be if the moment I put a seed and I put water, a tree comes up. How boring it would be, right? The joy in the small sprout, the joy in the flowers, the joy in being it a small plant, the joy in how it grows and shed leaves, the joy in you watering, the joy in you taking care of the tree, that's the joy of growth, of gradient. And even like imagine a baby is born today and tomorrow it's an adult. How boring is that? So everything's a gradient in the world. Even the oceans were formed by gradient. The sand on the ocean, everything is a gradient. So that's how beauty is. The beauty is at the end of the gradient. So great. So next, well, what happened? Yes, okay. Incorrect gradient is the result of doing what successful people do and not what they did before becoming successful. So listen to it carefully. Doing incorrect gradient is doing what successful people do. If I am doing lives all the time, if I'm doing free 10 launches, if I'm doing all these webinars, then you're trying to do me, you're trying to be me. You haven't sold $1.37 million of products. You haven't been to 19 countries and spoken on stage. It's my own gradient. You have to do what I did then. I went on my first breakfast networking event, and I pitched on day one. I was having hash browns, and that person was having I think sausage. And instantly, and within 15 minutes into the conversation, I pitched, and I asked him, I want your business. And he was impressed, and we had a meeting later in the afternoon, and he paid me for £6,000. We signed a deal, we signed a contract for that. So that's what you need to do. I sold on day one. When have you sold on day one? I was ruthless in getting income in. So you have to be the same. So you don't have to do what I am doing. You have to do what you need to do to become successful. Okay, you're very silent. It's like I'm talking to my monitor.
Yeah, but then we need to follow your example, probably not race at the same space. Yeah, but I like the analogy that you gave about the growth of the baby or the seed not becoming a tree overnight. That's really good to know that everything happens in its space and time. Yeah.
Yes. And you need to have the same phase. If you see what happens in you're very comfortable with you use the gradient for steep gradient. And
Yeah.
you know what happens if you're on the lower gradient, if you don't push yourself too hard, you get bored.
Yeah.
Because you get bored, you want to make it challenging. So you invent stories. So you invent problems. Because it's boring. If you're able to do, Manjit, if you continue doing just Facebook Live, and if you don't pitch a product, if you don't take it to another level, after a while, you will create problems to make it challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because for me, I'll tell you, this was a very powerful one which I did. I experienced. I shared this with Rashmi 3 days ago. I am having this problem. Yeah, I'm not coming to me, but it's like the concept is very simple. When it becomes easy, you will create problems because it's boring. Imagine it's like, Louis, I think we had a coaching session. I explained to you about chess. So it's like if you had to play a game with someone for the rest of your life, the same game with the same person, and you know you will win every day, will you play that game again? Would you look forward to that game? Any game you like. If you know the other person is going, let's say cricket or tennis or any game, if you're forced to play the same game with the same person, and that person is not going to change, and you have improved and you can win every game, are you going to be motivated to play that game?
Mm-hmm. There's no challenge there.
No. Yes. What is my question is, will you be motivated to play that game?
No.
Okay, only Manchit is typing or saying, I know you have background noise, but I want you to use the chat, or I want you to come unmute and tell me. So it's not motivated anymore. So what you will do, you will start making it challenging to yourself. You will maybe blind your eyes. You will tie one hand behind your back, or you will come late to the meeting, or you will leave it to the last minute, so you will be challenging, or you will you'll start coming up with new stuff. You will say, you'll start falling sick, so that, you know what, let me play the game when I'm falling sick. Then you will start to say, I forgot this game. So you will come up with your own imagination to make it interesting for yourself. So you have to make it, wouldn't it be great if you add the barrier, and not you add the barrier consciously and not unconsciously? Right? If you add a barrier, then it's you control it. Correct? If you add the barrier not knowingly, like if you're not aware of this, then you will start adding barriers unknowingly. You will fall sick, you will start coming late, you will develop a habit which will distract you from the game. You will start getting you will start becoming slow. You will start creating new things to reduce your skills. Agree, we are the one adding barrier unaware. Yes, these are unaware. You're adding these barriers without your being knowledge. Now imagine if you can add it with consciousness. You knowingly add the barrier, and the barriers are goals. What the barriers you create with intent are called goals, and you're setting them. So you agree. So that's how you make it challenging. That's why life without goals is boring. Okay, great. So else you will start self-sabotaging because it's boring if you don't. It's okay. And you were not aware of the concept of gradient, and now you were reaching for stars from the get-go, and that's why you're always challenging. Okay, so 10-day Launchpad will set you on the right path, which you have. Okay, so do you have any questions or comments on what you have learned so far? You can see, I don't mind if you are silent, but if you hear something nice and beautiful or ground or transformational, share it, communicate it with me. Yes, I'm good in spirituality. I am not a mind reader. So I need you to express if you feel good, if you feel nice, so that I understand. Type it, say it.
Chinmay, you were saying, like if you keep playing the same game over and over again, you'd need to make it fun, otherwise you wouldn't want to play. That's what I would
Yes,
say.
fine,
So
exactly.
it'd
You
have
want
to
to
be
be fun.
fun.
Yeah. If it's not challenging, then you will start adding reasons like this. Oh, it has to be fun. It can't be boring.
Yeah.
If it is challenging, Saroj, it is always fun, because when it's challenging, what you do is, oops, sorry, 1 second.
Because you're not testing yourself, you're not moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. It has to be challenging. Yes. So for you, challenging is fun. That's your definition of challenge, right? So it has to be, you have to keep moving forward. You're absolutely right. If you don't improve, you will just get bored. You will not go to it again. Right? If I do the same 10-day Launchpad again and again, yes, you will attend because there is something more to learn for you. But if you have learned everything, you've taken everything, then you will stop attending.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a very good point, Saroj. That's absolutely right. So it has to be challenging. You have to push yourself ahead, because that's when growth is. So my comment is, anytime you feel I have said something powerful, you can type in wow or beautiful or great. Okay. I accept all currencies of good comments. Challenging is also reinventing yourself. Absolutely. That is true. Absolutely. Very good. Yes. So good. Now you will achieve more in the next 10 days than what you have achieved over last months or years, because when the right gradient, you will achieve more. Second thing you need is the incorrect strategies and tactics. This is where you will understand the concept. Everything I share is applied by me, used by me, and I've gotten results for myself. I'm not teaching anything which I've just read in a book and I'm teaching you, hey, this is what is. No, everything I'm teaching you is used by me. I use it in my own business and in my client's business, and they get results as well. You only accept if it's true for you. Mistake number 1 is products, not programs. What does it mean? What is the difference between products and programs?
Just go to the last slide.
Okay.
Just which was the absence of.
Oh, that is incorrect. Ignore that. That I will show later. That I should have. That's incorrect text.
For 1 second, Chinmay.
Sorry.
Just go back to the last one, please, dear.
I will send you the recording of this. If don't take notes, I want you to participate.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're taking notes, you're taking notes. You're not listening and learning. You can do only one thing. Okay, what is the difference between products and programs?
Mhm.
What is the difference between products and programs? It's a question to you.
The
Sorry, I
product is
forgot.
the product is something that you're going to sell and monetize, and the program will be what will help the product to push.
Okay, that's a good definition. Okay, and others can chat or speak or type.
Is product the end result? The program is the process.
Okay, that's a very good definition. Nice. Okay. What is a product and what is a program? If you're taking time to chat, type, then it's fine. I'm waiting. Just I don't know what you're doing. If you're attempting to respond or you're not, okay, you'll respond. So products can be compared on price. Okay.
Product is an entity, and
Okay.
programs are an engine which kind of give momentum to the products.
Okay, that's very good actually. Yeah. Okay, it's a color. That's beautiful. Nicely analyzed, both of them. Great. Okay. Now let's take a look at differences. Now the products can be compared on price. Let's say you want a product. Let's say you want to take an iPhone or a TV or a flat screen TV. Now you decide to buy a TV. So the product is the TV, right? Yes. Now when you
Yeah.
want to buy a product, you can easily compare on price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can easily you will go on Google and search which shop is giving you the best price. You don't care about the brand of which shop they're selling, but as long as you know which model, which brand your TV you want to buy, you will go for the best offer, the best price. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what that's what a product is. It can be compared on price. Okay, it's got nothing to do with the person selling or the brand, because the brand is the same. Okay, the products is what other people's want, and your program is the process of how to get it. That's a very good comparison. That's a very good, nice. Okay, it is very close to it, Louis. Very close. The products are not complete solutions. Products bring you results, but not solutions. Okay, let's say you want to build a house, or let's take it somewhere. Let's say you want to bake a cake, a small birthday cake. Products, you need products. If I just sell you,
There's so much screeching in the background. I don't know who's.
okay, let's take a look.
It's like a mouse screeching there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Horrible.
That's what its job is, no? The mouse will screech only.
Okay, you know what? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's be aware. I'm sure it will go. Okay, products are not complete solutions. So what it means is that if you want complete solution is you have a problem and you want to get it resolved. You don't want to be halfway through and then, oh, that's not a solution. So an example of a complete solution is you want to have a complete program. Like if I go to a store and I want to buy a complete program, is how to bake a cake, a complete birthday cake box. I just mix everything. I just crack in 2 eggs and that's it. I just have to put in the oven. It's a program. Okay,
Yeah.
ready to bake thing. Products are ingredients. Like I'm taking different products. You might say ingredients, but in reality, they are products. Flour is a product. And they're all individual products, right?
Yeah.
You might say ingredients, but they are technically products. So a solution is ready to, like, you get a complete cake mixture. You just put it in the bowl, crack some eggs, and you're done. That's a solution. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Very good. So products create more problems. They don't solve. Tell me,
when you got the right ingredients, how will the product make more problems?
If you don't know how to do it, if you don't have the full program, Manjit, you will get confused while adding the products. You might miss out. You might you might not get the results you wanted. So you will start to doubt. You don't know what you're doing. So you'll start playing with the products, ingredients, and not get the results. But if I give you a complete box, this is everything is done. All you have to do is crack 2 eggs. That's it, done. Then you won't create it. You won't think of any. There's nothing to go wrong there.
But then how would that cake mix, it will not create problems because it's already got all the instructions and the ready ingredients.
Correct. Yes, those are programs. So products means separate. So you got it. I think you've got it mixed, exchanged. Cake mixture, what I gave you was an example of a program. Products are individual ingredients. If you just have the ingredients, and you might have one recipe, but there are so many recipes out there for the same ingredients, so it's confusing for you. It creates more problems. Okay, that's why. So then you have to understand each of the product carefully, understand it, and then you have to understand the tech, the science behind it, and then put it together and then make it. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of questions, a lot of problems. So what are the symptoms of selling products? Is easily copied, compared, and it loses value. When you create products, it's easily compared. Like you compared for TV, if you want to buy, a flour for baking a cake, if you are really on a budget, you will look for the best place to get the highest value of flour. You're not going to go to any store and get it. You will look for it's easily compared because it's just flour.
No, it's not just flour.
I know, Elizabeth. I know. I get it. It's not flour. I'm sure it's.
I use the most expensive flour to bake my cake.
I know you do. Yes. I 100% agree. Yes. You are a professional baker. You have a business. Your clients don't. It's not just flour. I know. You compare when it's just a product.
Yeah.
If someone is starting off, they will compare flour prices.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's the point. So when you're having, and if you're, let's say you're selling digital media marketing. Let's say you want to buy a course on digital media marketing. You will look around the web for the best course.
Yes.
Because you don't care who is selling it. It's a product at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not a program. Do you understand? There's a difference. So clients do not get results. If I just give you a product, here's a product, go take it. If you just go and buy my journal, my Express journal, what would happen is you won't get results. You will get more problems because this is part of a program. This is part of the Marvel mentoring program. Oops. Right? That's how you get value from this. It's not just a journal. So that's an example. So clients don't get results. You struggle to get clients because if clients don't get results, you will lose things. You don't get progress, and you will struggle to get clients. Now, programs on the other side are unique. It's designed to solve one problem and delivers every time. It's designed to solve one problem. That's it. 10-day Launchpad will help you. The promise of the 10-day Launchpad is you will get a tribe and you will teach them and you will know how to sell your product. That's it. Nothing else, virtually. And it's all the systems you use are free. That's the one solution for that one problem. My one case sprint program is if you don't have a $1,000 coaching program, you will design one product for yourself for $1,000 and sell it. That's the only promise of that 1K sprint. The fastest way to design a $1,000 coaching offer and get a client. That's the offer. Whatever you need, it's designed for that. I am not going to, in that program, I don't teach you everything about digital marketing. I don't teach you everything about funnels and online selling. I teach you there are only 7 steps. You only need 7 pages for a website funnel. You only need to have 12 emails to send out. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. You only need to have 3 types of Facebook ads. You need to launch it like this. And that's it. That's a specific, unique program. Take a look at Marvel. It's very specific. You need to set goals. You need to have a journal, and that's a program, not a product. So most of you have products, not programs.
Mm-hmm.
Now programs can scale ethically, because I can handle 100 clients of 1K sprint easily. I can easily handle. I can easily scale ethically. So this is just one of the 5 mistakes you will learn. You learned 1, products and programs. Right now you have programs. Sorry, you have products. You need to learn to create programs. You will learn that in the 10-day Launchpad. So I told you it's different this time. Oh, Annette is back. Okay, so next, third thing which you are missing is the absence of live mentoring. So third absence of live mentoring is most coaches ask you to create online courses. You know, every time how many of you have seen ads that, or have been told that you need to create an online course?
All the time.
All the time. And you have not created one yet. Why is that? Or you have struggled and not got success yet. Why is that? Suddenly I'm talking to only Manjit.
It looks very complex and you give up thinking, oh, well, I can't be putting post-its on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why only online courses don't work? Have you bought online courses yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Have you got results like how you thought you would get?
Not as good as what I thought would be.
It's not.
Yeah, I have got results.
You have got results. Just online courses, just the videos, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So then what else? Have you had any other examples of where you have not got results?
No, not on that one.
No, okay, because they don't work. You might have got the odd results of getting online courses, getting results, Tarun, but most of the time, when you buy an online video course, the first thing is you don't even complete watching them.
I agree with you, Chinmai, but my thing is, for me, sometimes it is like maybe in the entire course, even a 1% thing clicks with me, and if I apply that in my life, it works for me. So
Absolutely.
Even that 1% bit is good for me.
That's true. That's what exactly. So you got one out of that video, and you might have not watched the entire series. You might have just watched a couple of videos and you stopped, right?
I agree. That I agree. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what it is. So you don't finish the whole course. Courses are designed that you don't complete them. If 10-day Launchpad was a 20 video set, if I had given you this, you would have been so happy I gave you 20 videos and you would have taken 0 action.
Exactly.
Okay. So online training is just 10% of the solution.
When anybody is trying to...
They also, yeah.
Sorry. So Tarun, you first, go ahead.
I also feel that, it's my point of view, it might not be correct, but I also feel that these courses that these people they do, it's more like a psychology gimmick to spread their name around, and they also know that the people might not end up actually learning from them, but they will have their brand equity through these courses and whatever, and they'll be able to create a noise in the market.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many of them are really sincere to kind of lead you into something, then more like making you go through a course and having a brand recall for themselves is what I feel. I don't know.
Okay, good. You're absolutely right. And here's the thing, Tarun. Next time you are sharing your viewpoint, it's always right.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Your viewpoint is always right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay. That's always true. They don't know how to start. Yes, Raghu, it's difficult to online training. You're right. So what I gather from that, Tarun, is that I am one of the few people who actually give something about your success. Who
Because if
actually
you do
care.
live mentoring sessions, yeah, then you are also in a way, because you are present there, you're also self-accountable for that.
Yes.
And when it's happening in a live session, then there is more synergy and more learning.
Very true. There is learning only when it's live. That's why inhale and exhale, it has to happen. You have to be alive. Yes,
True.
online courses can be a nice part. It's only 10%. Okay, good. Great feedback, Tarun. Very, very good. So, Manjit, you were saying something?
Yeah, it disillusions you. There'll be about 20 CDs that they're going to throw in free. And then you say, my God, when will I ever get time to see those CDs? And you get put off and you just don't sign up.
I know. Yeah, there you go. That is true. So yeah, you have experience. I have experience. I have bought courses. I have ran to the back. I have clicked and taken action, and that too for courses which have not got results. And what happens is that when you've bought enough courses like that, you don't buy the course which really gets you the results.
I think some of the courses, sorry, is it okay if I speak now?
Yeah, you're always okay to speak. I just don't want overlapping. That's all. Anyone can speak all the time.
I think sometimes when people buy the courses, maybe it's regarding the gradient, I'm not sure. The expectations of what you expect from that course may not deliver. So for example, if they say, like, it's a video course, but some people might need more support, like they might need one-to-one or guidance on how to find. I mean, I bought some stuff where they teach you how to do a e-commerce site, and the support, it took me ages to find where to get the support or to find a certain
My
bit.
God, that's
So
crazy.
it didn't deliver that part, but I did find it in the end. But if I could have given up quite easily. So I think
That's
it's
a very
just
good
making sure it
example.
delivers what it's supposed to deliver.
I know. And the thing is, and Raghu, yeah, lots of courses promise to make you instant millionaire. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, a lot of courses do that. And they do, it's an incorrect gradient. You're very right, Saroj. It's incorrect gradient. So that's why, and it's incorrect gradient from two ways. Incorrect gradient is because the client who's buying it doesn't know the concept of gradient. So that client wants overnight success. And the teacher or the coach who's teaching doesn't know the concept of gradient. So to justify $1,000 or $5,000 will dump everything in their head and confuse the client. So it's both. It's incorrect gradient in both ways. So, if I showed you the agenda for the 10-day Launchpad I designed 3 months ago, you will go crazy. I wanted to teach you everything in 10 days. It will be crazy. It will. Then when I understood, oh my God, where am I? Why haven't I? Let's apply gradient to this, and I removed 90% of it because it was just too much. Okay, great. So now this is true. You have purchased many products before with no results or very little results. The next 10% is broken down into, first 10% is the online course, the videos, which is a must. You have to have that. On top of that, you need to have live mentoring like this over Zoom or Facebook Live, anything like this. There's live conversation. Worksheets so that you know where to focus your thoughts. You have templates, so it makes it easy for you to take action. And accountability, so that you actually are asked, hey, what happened? Did you do the homework? Did you complete it? So you are part of a community so that you do it. That's part of the 10%. And the remaining 80% is the mindset. It's always is, sadly, and for the better. Everything else is just 20%. Can you imagine what knowledge you think you have, the skills you want to teach, the experience, everything, when you put them into courses and worksheets and templates and accountability, and the remaining is just 80% is mindset. Can you believe that? Isn't it shocking?
Yeah. I thought it would be the other way around. Yeah.
I know, I thought it other way around as well, all this while. But look at your own results. Your results truly came from the mindset part of coaching from me. You know, you have to do Facebook Live. You didn't have to. It was not a revolutionary idea from me. You knew that. You know everything you need to do to complete your goal. You know everything, but you don't do it regardless of that. It's because of the missing 80%. And that's what you need to do for your client. You think recipes and videos and coaching, all of that was going to help them get results. They are just 20%. The remaining 80% is the mindset. You need to teach them, you need to guide them, mentor them, coach them, nurture them mentally. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10-day Launchpad, you get the 100%. You get everything. So day one, you're missing this, is the 3 secrets which you're missing for success, and now it's the right gradient. You know that now. Thank you, Louis. Wow, I'm so glad. I like you, Louis. I always like you. You always give me all these beautiful currencies of validation. I accept all denominations. Live mentoring. So you have the 3 secrets: right gradient, right correct strategies, and the live mentoring. You have that in 10-day Launchpad with me. And so what next? So commit to attend the next 9 days, submit your homework, and share your wins. Ask Q&A on the Zoom or in the group. You don't have to wait till the next live Zoom to ask me question and answers. So today's homework, are you ready? I will take you on a nice gradient. So day 1, the first homework, are you ready? Yeah.
I've just run out of paper. I just need to grab paper. Just
Please, you don't need a paper for this. You'll be easy for this. Okay. It's just, what do you want to achieve from 10-day Launchpad? I want you to share that in the group. Okay. I just want you to achieve. I want you to define what you want to achieve from the 10-day Launchpad. That's all. That's all you have to share. Okay. What do you want to achieve from 10-day Launchpad? If you know it, you can tell it to me now, but I would rather have you type it in the group so that you can hold me accountable and hold you accountable. Okay. Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're very, very, your yeses are so motivating. If I had delivered this course the way you respond to my questions, you would be sleeping by now. You know that answer. You know it's true, and you still do it. That is the shocking part. Oh my God. I love you, all of you. You're so amazing. Okay, good. So you have your homework. I want you to submit what you want to achieve from the 10-day Launchpad in the group. Go to the group and submit what you want to achieve. Because I want you to ask yourself what you want to win. Like, if you're going to dedicate 10 hours from now with me, what are you going to get? What are you hoping to achieve from it? Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm hoping everyone else is saying yes very enthusiastically in their mind.
Yeah.
I am hoping it. Okay, good. And are you going to, that's one homework. And what is the default homework?
Not to do it.
What is the default homework? I ask you to share your wins. You will do that regardless of me asking you. I will keep asking you all the time. You will do it enthusiastically. Thank you, Raghu. Yes. So first homework is always there. Any homework I give you is on top of the default homework. The default homework is sharing your win. On top of that, I want you to share what you want to achieve from 10-day Launchpad. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I hope you type enthusiastically. I really want. I like you. I love you, all of you. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying it is hilarious. It is at the same time, I want you to have fun. I want you to present one webinar, and when you ask me why you don't make money from your advice, from your selling, the one thing you need to master is your energy, what you put across. Energy is in the physical universe, right? I told you, energy is in the physical universe, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what creates the physical universe? The spiritual universe. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So my physical universe is a reflection of my spiritual universe. Can we agree on that? Is it true for you? Is it agree? Yes. So the energy in my physical universe is created by whom? By me or somebody else? By you. I mean, your in my. So if the energy in the Zoom session is in my physical universe, correct? I created it. So if I want it to become, if I want you to be energetic, I want you to be proactive, I want you to take action, then I have to create energy.
I just want to share something, Chinmay.
Yes, sir.
I recently bought a book on Kindle, though I have read it very sparingly until now. But the title, I bought it just because of the title of the book.
Okay.
The title of the book is Own Your Energy.
Okay.
And it kind of, I was kind of wanting to read on energy. It was coming to my mind, and so I bought that book. And when you say this energy thing, it suddenly reminds me of that book, Own Your Energy.
Okay, very
Who's
good.
the author?
Some Russian lady, I believe. I don't know. But if you type on Amazon Own Your Energy, you will get the book.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to do only 2 things for the next 9 days. Attend Zoom sessions and do your homeworks. Any spare time, then read the books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do, because see, you've been reading books all along. I want you to take action. I want you to get results at the end of 10 days. Wouldn't it be amazing?
Yeah.
So be with me for 9 days, for the next 9 days. Commit to do, like, yes, other distractions will be there, but I want you to focus on this. Yeah, I'm not asking for 10 months. It's just 10 days. 10 days.
Yeah.
And not full 10 days. It's just 1 hour a day. Maybe 90 minutes. Maybe that's it. That's it. Okay, please do that. So your homework for today, number 1, by default, you will share your win. Number 2 is, what do you want to achieve from 10-day Launchpad? I want you to focus on that and can you do it in the next 15 minutes after the Zoom session? Because I don't know what will happen afterwards. Life might take over you, your commitments might take over you, your wife might take over you, or your children might take over you. Anything can take over you. Your clients might take over you. But the next 10 minutes is your control. So we'll finish the call now. Can you do that in the next 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Very thing. Okay, good. So I want to practice you getting energy, because trust me, if in end of 10 days, if you do a Zoom session to your clients in this energy, they will leave in 10 minutes. And don't ask me, Chinmay, why is it that I don't have income? Why can't I create virtual income? Virtual income is you create the energy. I am being serious. That is the reality.
Yeah.
So this is a platform for you to show your energy, because you have to create it. Okay, you still like me?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. So next 10 minutes, I'll be. So you have any questions? Did you say?
No.
Okay. Absolutely 100%. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay. I love you all. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Share your wins.
Thank you.
Bye, Elizabeth. Bye.
Bye.
To homework. Remember.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.